You've gotta be kidding me. Training camp hasn't even officially kicked off in Henderson, and behind the scenes, the Las Vegas Raiders are already pure chaos. Our franchise quarterback still hasn't signed his damn contract. The biggest monster on our defense decided to report with the rookies after a brutal knee surgery. And Clint Kubiak's offense is about to go through a massive trial by fire with the first-year guys. Is Fernando Mendoza going to ride the bench while his contract turns into a legal soap opera behind closed doors? Is Maxx Crosby rushing his meniscus rehab and putting the entire season at risk? And who is the mystery rookie about to steal a starting job before September even rolls around? No BS and no sugarcoating. Buckle up and smash that like button, because what I'm about to tell you changes everything for the Raiders. The gates at the Intermountain Health Performance Center opened this Thursday in Henderson, and things just got real. The rookies reported 5 days ahead of the veterans. And don't fool yourself into thinking this is just a cute date on the calendar. This is the golden window for our new head coach, Clint Kubiak, to see what he actually has in his hands before Kirk Cousins, Maxx Crosby, and the rest of the seasoned vets take over the main practices. The media's attention is split between three names, but the spotlight is blinding on Fernando Mendoza. Let's be real for a second. The pressure on the #1 overall pick is just insane. The guy comes in with a Heisman Trophy, a national title, and a ton of expectations on his shoulders. But I've said it on the channel before, and I'll say it again. If you think Mendoza is starting week 1, you're dreaming. Kirk Cousins opens the season running this offense, and Mendoza's real debut will probably happen around week 7 or 8. This rookie camp serves one crucial purpose: to see if the kid can handle the heat against our starting defensive line. If Cousins struggles in September, Kubiak needs to know if Mendoza is ready to be thrown to the wolves. But while everyone is only looking at the quarterback, the real starting battle is going down in the secondary. Keep your eyes on Treydan Stukes, the safety out of Arizona. Pick 38, a pure second-round steal. Last year in college, this kid snagged 4 interceptions and allowed only a 26.1% completion rate when he was the primary target. Given Isaiah Polamau's absurd inconsistency as the last line of defense last season, Stukes has a wide-open path to steal that starting job. He's already talking like a veteran and soaking up the defensive playbook like a sponge. And the secret weapon nobody sees coming is Mike Washington Jr., a 4th-round running back out of Arkansas. The kid clocked a blazing 4.33 40-yard dash at the combine, the fastest in his entire class. Kubiak has already made it clear he wants a heavy 2-back committee to take the load off Ashton Jeanty. Jeanty himself said on a live stream that their styles complement each other perfectly. Mendoza gets the headlines, but mark my words, come October, it might just be Washington's pure speed that bails out our offense. If you thought the Shockers stopped there, brace yourselves, because this will drop your jaw. Maxx Crosby simply kicked the door down and announced on his podcast that he reported to training camp this Thursday alongside the rookies. Yeah, you heard that right. Our number 98, heading into his 8th NFL season, is out there practicing with the kids fresh out of the draft. This is classic Maxx Crosby, but let's set the record straight, because the context here is wild. The guy went through heavy surgery to repair a torn meniscus in his left knee, and literally couldn't walk for 2 whole months. He played more than half of last season, gritting through it on one leg, and still racked up 10 sacks, 28 tackles for loss, and made his 5th straight Pro Bowl. Then, during the offseason, the NFL turned into an absolute madhouse. The Raiders actually agreed to an insane trade to send Crosby to the Baltimore Ravens for 2 first-round picks. But Baltimore backed out at the last minute because of concerns over his physical. Imagine the impact of that on this monster's mindset. He had to watch the deal fall through, swallow his pride, and spend the last few months watching OTAs from the sidelines as a spectator, while doing intense rehab in Henderson. Now, he's declared himself 100% cleared, with no physical restrictions, to change direction and run over whoever is in front of him. Is the coaching staff going to manage his workload early on? Absolutely. Are they going to ramp him up slowly so his knee doesn't blow out? That's the bare minimum expected. But seeing the ultimate leader of this franchise give up his veteran rest to show up early and set the tone with the rookies proves exactly what this guy is made of. He came back starving, with a massive chip on his shoulder, ready to prove that Baltimore made the biggest mistake in history by doubting his health. Now, let's talk about something going down behind the scenes that a lot of folks in the Raider Nation are letting fly under the radar, but could turn into a massive headache if it isn't fixed immediately. The good news: cornerback Jermod McCoy, our fourth-round pick out of Tennessee, finally got on the same page and signed his rookie deal this Wednesday. McCoy had undeniable first-round talent, but slid in the draft due to injury history concerns. Head coach Clint Kubiak has already stamped that he expects to see the kid practicing normally in this camp, because we drafted him to play. If he stays healthy, he could be our biggest defensive steal of the year. But McCoy's signing set off a red alert in the front office. You know what this means? It means out of our entire draft class, there is only one player left without a signed contract: quarterback Fernando Mendoza. That's right, the #1 overall pick in the entire draft still hasn't signed his official deal with the Raiders. He and Ty Simpson from the LA Rams are the only 2 first-round QBs in the whole NFL still stuck in this contract stalemate. And don't think it's about the salary amount, because the rookie wage scale is set in stone. The real holdup is in the secondary clauses, the bonus payout structures, and all that fine print about voiding guarantees that agents love to haggle over. Oh, the problem is that veteran camp and team drills start in a matter of days. The front office needs to get this sorted yesterday. Leaving your franchise quarterback off the field and missing valuable reps over red tape is amateur hour, and the fan base won't tolerate it. Mendoza needs to be on the grass signing that paper right now. Quick recap of the situation, family. The rookies are already on the field, led by Maxx Crosby's unbelievable grit. The secondary officially gets Jermod McCoy locked in, but our #1 overall franchise QB is still stuck at the negotiating table over bureaucratic details. Now, I want to hear from you, Silver and Black Nation. With this contract drama dragging on, do you think the Raiders front office should cave to Mendoza's agent's demands just to get the kid on the field today? Or does the team need to stand tall, hold the line, and let Kirk Cousins run the offense without handing anything to the rookie? Drop your unfiltered thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button to support the channel, and subscribe so you don't miss a single Raiders update.